Let's start. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Jean. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for tuning in. Hi. You see, heartburn, yeah? Heartburn whenever you do workout. Okay. Could be. I mean, I'm not a doctor, so I'm just a personal trainer, so I won't be able to answer any medical questions. But Jean, yeah, so maybe you should experiment with yourself and see what is the thing that's causing the heartburn, right? It could be because of your digestive what do you call the digestive juices. You know, some people have this reflux. Yeah, so potentially it could be that. Okay, and generally try to not have too much overstrenuous activity. Listen to your body. Actually, this is one of the topics in the health talk later. You know, listen to your body, right? Adjust accordingly, right? Always keep yourself hydrated. Now, one reason is because sometimes that we have a lot to eat before we work out, right? And hence we can't digest properly, and then the digestive fluids go up our what I call tract here, our breathing tract here. That could be the reason. Yeah, but again, get it checked. Get it checked because the doctor will be able to tell you best. All right. Okay. Now, having said so, as a personal trainer, one of the things that I've learned during my course is that it is a health continuum. Yeah, the doctor, the nurses, and sports practitioners and personal trainers all are practitioners in the health continuum. And our what I call role is to keep everyone safe. And that's why we go through all this training, all this certification. The reason being is to keep you guys safe during your workouts, during your daily lives, and things like that. That is why, you know. So having said so, do be careful when you work out, especially work out while we do a lot of stretches, while we do a lot of mobility and stuff like that. It's because we want you to be safe. Because if you don't do those, you are higher chance of getting hurt. All right, especially during your bombastic workouts like what we do in high intensity workouts. All right, cool. All right, guys. So let's start. A small group, but it's okay. All right. I prepared quite an interesting stack for all of you. Okay. So you guys want to ask questions? Please raise your hands or just type in the chat to Irene, and Irene will allow you to unmute and ask your question. Okay. All right. Let's get started. Irene, please. Thanks. Let's get the slides started. Thanks, Jean, for the question. Yeah. Okay, let me see if I can adjust myself. All right, cool. Okay. All right, today's topic is very simple. Okay, today's topic is about workout and sleep. Okay, a lot of times when we do a lot of our workouts during our fit clubs and stuff like that, or even our lifestyle hub, we forgot one element is the rest part, which is very, very important, right? It's almost as important as the workout, okay? And sometimes even more important, right? Because you don't get enough rest, enough sleep, your body cannot, you know, heal, cannot recover, and then you keep going, and you're thinking that you want to lose weight and or get to your objective, but you just actually destroy your own body, right? So be mindful of the balance, okay? All right. Let's get on with our first slide. Okay. All right. Cool. So this is a continuum. It's not from me. It's actually from the Herbalife actually websites and information. All right. So of course we take care of our balanced nutrition, right? And nutrition is very, very important. In fact, that we were told is 80% of our health continuum or our equation. right? And 20% is the workout. But there are actually other elements that is important that is not in the 80-20 that we are used to, all right? Which is basically your relaxation, your sleep, and socialization. Okay, I've covered this before in some of my previous health tips. Okay, but the idea is that for you to today, we're going to balance those two elements, the exercise part and the sleep part. Okay, so because sometimes you see, guys, when you actually work out a lot and you're trying to lose weight and everything, and you get stuck, yeah, you get stuck. Okay, then it's time for you to look into, you know, you look, oh, you might want to add a lot of vitamins, a lot of this, a lot of that. You focus a lot on the balanced nutrition part, which is good, Keep that, you know, enhance that. But at the same time, you do a lot of workout. Your 20%, you work out every day. You try to fasted cardio. You do a lot of cardio. You do a strength conditioning and all these things, which is also good. All right, but you forgot one element, which is your body needs to rest. Your body needs to rest, and the best rest that we have is always through our sleep. All right, through our sleep every day. So overall wellness is about these 5 things. Okay, so to get better results, you need to wake up energized to go again. You're not a robot, right? Even robots also needs to be recharged, right? The power needs to be recharged. Okay, cool. Let's go on to the next slide. All right, welcome. Who called in? Josephine. Okay, hi Josephine. Okay, all right. So about exercise again. Okay, so there are people of, you know, there are people who avoid exercise. There are people who do too much of it. Okay, so so let's address the people who are scared of exercise first. All right, so they have a lot of this connotation about exercise. They don't feel good. It's sweat. It's hard. You know, got sore muscles and stuff like that. You know, so a lot of people, you know, those guys you see in the Standard Chartered marathon, for example. Once a year, you have this event, you know, marathon, and everyone tries to go for that marathon. And once a year, they do this marathon, you know. And the thing is this: you don't even run every day, you know, and you suddenly want to do a marathon, and you train for the 2 weeks, you know, try to run the 42 kilometers, and then you rest for the whole year. All right, so I mean that's not the idea, you know. It's not the idea. It's not it won't make you healthy just by that one run, you know. So you need to actually continuously build up to it, right? So your whole year build up to that marathon period, right? That 4 or 5 hours, right? That's 4 or 5 hours if you can run the 42 kilometers in 4 or 5 hours, but you know, you build yourself to it. You train, you run to it, and then you through daily or even frequent workouts, you build yourself up to it, not one time, wow, straight away go towards it. Okay, so and jumping into it also, the other extreme is that we work out too much. We jump on it, we just every day we do workout day and night until you fatigue. Right, that's the other extreme. The other extreme is where you work out too much to a point where you overstress your body. Okay, so one thing I'd like you guys to know is that when you do a workout, you're actually stressing your body. Have you heard of that? Right. So you can Google something, which will go to the next topic, right? So, but let's address when you are sore. When you're sore, there's 2 things that you can do. Okay, you can actually ice it, right? Ice it. Okay, and ice, don't put direct ice. Yeah, you can put a cloth or a towel and dab it onto your sore area. Okay, that's one way. Okay, the other way is to, of course, take your glutamine, L-glutamine, the protein that helps you to recover. Okay, so what is L-glutamine? How do I find L-glutamine? Question mark, right? So look no further than your F1 spot. Okay, go to F1 spot and you look at the content label, right? On the bottom left is one thing called L-glutamine. So L-glutamine will help you recover. Okay, and of course do a lot of stretching, you know, and stuff like that. Okay, so let's go to the next slide. Okay, so don't push yourself too hard until you cannot walk the next day. Okay, so this is one thing that I want to what I call you guys to take note of. You know, the 1% rule. What does it mean? Okay, like you do workouts. I mean, how many times do you guys do workout? Let us know. You can comment on the chat, right? How many times do you work out a week? Jin, Cindy, or give me a number. Maybe 2 times, 3 times, 5 to 6 times. Oh, wow, so much. Okay, 3 times. Okay, 3 times. Okay, all right. Who else? Everybody else? Laura, Jean. All right. So generally for Fit Club people, if you actually don't do any other workouts other than Fit Club, you probably do like maybe 2 times or 3 times. Wow, Jean do 4 times. Wow. Okay, so 4 times, you know, and a mix of different kind of workouts. Am I right? Okay. Am I right? Yeah. So 3 times, 4 times. Okay, 5 times, 6 times. Okay, good. Okay, so pace yourself, right? So the minimum amount of workouts that you guys can do a week, generally the ratio is about 150 minutes normal, right? Minimum workout a week. Okay, 150 minutes means 2.5 hours. Okay, 2.5 hours. So mean you can split it between maybe half an hour, or you can split it within 1 hour each of you know, Fit Club, you know, Fit Hour, where we do our high intensity workout, and then maybe 3 times a week or whatever. So that's enough. That's enough. All right. So what you guys can do is basically have that 1% rule. I always tell my guys who come to BioFit, 1%, be 1% better. What does it mean? Okay, meaning that if you are joining the workout on Tuesday, for example, right? You work out, oh, sweat, very good, very good. And you know what we do, like the push-up, you can do like maybe 5 times. Okay. In the next workout, try to do 1 more. Try to do maybe a little bit more, or hold it a little bit more. You know your limit. You know where you stand, whether you can do what I call a burpee, how many times you do, right? So this is the thing. Rather than push yourself so hard that you do it all out, yeah, then the next one you cannot do. Next workout you cannot do, right? Pace yourself, right? Do all the workouts, complete them as much as you can, right? And then the next workout, try to be better by that 1%, meaning that you can actually do faster. You can do 1 more rep. You can do 1 more set. You can do longer. You can do resistance better. You know, hold it. You know, so these are the things that you can gauge yourself. Are you improving? Okay, so take approach, but you must enjoy it. Okay, guys. Okay, you must enjoy it. You must enjoy what you're doing. Like Fit Clubs, I enjoy it so much that I don't mind doing it every day if I can. You know, and for you, if you like running, you can go running every day. I actually don't like running, but I run because I need to do an objective. I want to reach my goals, right? And I don't really like to eat very healthy food, but I do it because I want to reach my goal, right? Rather than you eat char kway teow every day, right? So balance yourself, okay? So avoid being too extreme. So progress is good. At least there's progress. Okay? All right? Cool. All right. So let's go to the next slide. Okay. So how to reclaim your fitness now? This is something that you can actually advise, maybe not for you, but maybe for the people you are concerned about, you care about, that once you want them to get started. You want them to get started. How? Right? First, perform simple stretches. Right? Move your muscle and joints the motion. Now, look at this, guys. Right? When you are sitting up, right? Try to do this. Okay? 90 degrees to the left or to your right. Okay? Everybody try, Everybody try. Okay? Just put your feet in front and then try to do left and right. Okay? Everybody can do? Type 1 if you can do. Type 1. Right? Everyone can do, right? Okay? Now, can you imagine, right? Some people that is in my club and everything, that they can't even do that. Why? They are not mobile. They don't have mobility. They can't do this. You know, they're stuck somewhere, like maybe 45 degrees. Okay, so everyone can do. Good. Very good. Type 1, yeah? Yeah, Jean can do. Jean can do. Okay, all right. Good. So it means that you are actually mobile. You are working out, you're healthy, all right? So imagine that your leg also, you cannot lift up, right? So for me, like for example, I have a perennial what I call sleep disc issue, right? Imagine that, right? So you will have this kind of limitations and basic mobility, the 5 basic movements, the squat, the lunge, and all these things that some people even cannot do. So how can you do advanced workout, your burpee, your jumps, the squat jumps, and something like that? No, try to do the basics first, okay? All right, always go back to the basics. Okay, so increase the daily activity. Ask them, take the stairs, right? Take the stairs, do gardening, get moving. This is what we call the non-exercise activity. It's called NEAT. You can Google it later, right? Capital letters, non-exercise activity. Okay, so this is what you want to call thermogenesis, something that thermogenesis, right, activates your body, do very active, okay? And then start regular walks. Those like old people, when they are actually a bit sedentary, it's not good, you know. It's not good to be sedentary. It's actually better for you to actually get active, especially for our parents, as today's Father Day, right? So you can tell your dad or whatever to run, or not run, a walk. Do a walk around the neighborhood, right? Then as they walk many times already, then they can have a slow pace of jogging, and then slowly pick up. Okay, all right. So body weight reduction, like exercise, like what we do, simple squat, lunges, push up. Like these few exercises, squat, lunges, push up, right, and then the pull movement. These are all the 5 basic movements. The last one being the rotation. Okay, so these are the 5 movements that you can try yourself and to your parents or people that you care about are not really active. Can you do a simple squat? Can you do a lunge? Can you do a push up? Maybe push up on your knees. And up to today, guys, up to today, even in our fit club, ladies especially, right? I still find people who can't do a proper push up properly. Right? They may think they're doing a push up, but they're actually not doing a push up properly, and they still are, not able to push their bodies up from the ground. It's actually a plank. It's a moving plank. That's all. You don't move your body up and down. Okay. So these are the things, basic movement that you always have to get back to and make sure your form is correct before you progress any further. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's go to the next slide. Okay. So most importantly, as I said just now, all right, listen to your body. You have reflux, you have things like that. Listen to your body, find out the root cause that's happening. Why are you feeling like this? Like for example, I have my sleep disc and it causes my left leg, from the back to the hamstring, right up to the back of my knees, right, back portion of the knees. Okay, so it's very tight. Okay. So what do I do? Go for your massage, go for your treatments, get to the root cause. Then before that, I didn't know what's wrong with me. Then only after that, I found out actually I have a slight sleep disc problem, right? The C4 and C3, L4 and L3, right? So get to know this so that you can manage it, so that you know how to handle the situation when it happens to you, because it's unique. Every one of us is unique. Even though we are all humans, but every one of us is unique. Everyone has challenges, different challenges. Okay, so the worst thing is to get yourself injured. When you injure yourself, you're down on the trench that you can't work out, you can't do anything. That's even worse, right? So be careful. Be careful. All right. So let's that's the next slide, Irene. Okay, next slide should be about sleep. Okay, before we go to sleep, okay, I want to show you this one video. It's about workouts, all right? Irene, maybe you can share that video. Okay, so by Samantha Clayton, yeah? It's called a chair stretch. So this one, you can actually share it with your friends and with people who are a bit sedentary. How you can actually even do a small workout, even if you're in the office, even if you're sitting down, all right, in the chair. Okay? All right, Irene, are you ready? Hi, Irene. Yeah, okay, cool. I will share the link with you guys. Okay?
Are you sitting comfortably? Let's get moving and put some energy into our day. We all spend a lot of time sitting down. You might even be sitting down right now. If you are, that's perfect. Let's stretch. Make sure you choose a sturdy chair and have plenty of room. Place your feet out front and let's just do some simple foot circles and get your circulation moving. Just move your feet from one side to the other and just get them moving. Let's flex forward and back and then do one at a time. And let's increase that circulation. Place your feet on the floor and just running feet. Really simple, you don't have to even stand up, but start moving your feet. You can move them in and out, forward and back. And then let's move on to the arms. Arms are out front and we'll do simple bicep curls. We don't have weights. If you had a water bottle with you, you could use that. But without, it's fine. We're just going to get the body moving, get some energy into your day. Great job. Now alternating shoulder press. Each time reaching a little bit higher. Reaching out, really stretching from side to side. And then we'll go into our last move, what I call the ab wave. So put your arms up. You're going to slowly bend down, stretching out the back muscle. Wave back up, knee, knee. Down you go. So stretching out the back muscles and then working the abs. Keep it going. Let's do a few more. Add in a little twist if you want to. Now, how are you feeling? I know I've just upped my energy levels. Sometimes a mini energy boost can really make a difference to your mood and productivity. I'm Samantha Clayton, fitness expert and former competitive sprinter. I'm working with Herbalife to help you achieve a healthy, active life. Make sure you make time for fitness throughout your day.
Right, and stuff like that. You just have to learn how to be active, right? This is the thing that you can actually show your parents or your father, for example, and mother, and to be just active. So this is the link, guys, right? You see in the chat, okay? So that you can actually show them, okay? Simple workout like this. Anyone also can do sitting down, you know. Okay, all right. So let's go to the next slide. Okay, the next element that I want you guys to know about is something called sleep, all right? And how many of you had a good sleep yesterday? All right, type 1. Okay, good. Okay, so what does it mean to have a good night's sleep? Okay, let me tell you one thing. There was once during the MCO time where I am a bit bored and what do we do at night, you know? So we started watching Korean drama. Right, on Netflix, you know, all the king lah, the this lah, that lah, you know. And what happens is that you get too engrossed with it, you're binging on the series, one series after another, until you realize it, before you realize it, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. All right, so what do you do? What do you do? Okay, then you lack of sleep, okay, and then from there on, next day you accumulate, then it becomes like an avalanche when it snowball on the top of the hill, become bigger and bigger. So it's important to actually have the right amount, not just amount, the quality of sleep, because sleep itself is the portion that a lot of us, we don't really take care, right? It actually helps you improve your body composition. When you get stuck, you know, lose weight until a point where you get stuck, check on sleep, check on the sleep, water the sleep. Right, this rest period, all these things are very, very important, because you're not allowing yourself to recover. Too kanchiong already. Okay, so it's a vicious cycle, right? As I said, the snowball. Okay, so a lack of sleep can create an energy like I owe you. You owe your body the amount of rest that it needs. Okay, so let's go on the next one. Okay, so you may be thinking, right, sleeping habit, how is it going to help improve your fitness? Okay, so it's not actually the amount of workout that you do in the gym or in your HIIT or your fit club, right? Yes, your body goes through stress during workout. Okay, and this hormone, this thing is called cortisol. Now you can Google this, right? Cortisol. Okay, so you stress yourself, your body actually. So imagine you have work stress already, right? And then you come to workout stress again, right? Why? Because you need to stretch your body. You need to break down the muscle fiber in your body, right? Then the part that actually you grow muscle mass and help you to have more fat loss is where you recover. That is what your shake is for. That is what your rest is for. That is what your sleep is for. Okay, cortisol. Yeah, Cortisol. Yeah, thanks, Irene. All right. So this is the thing that you need to get rid of from your body, right? After you work out. And how do you work out? You need to have good nutrition with your L-glutamine, your F1 sports, right? You need to have protein to help build back the muscle. You need to rest. Very important. You need to rest. All right. If you don't rest, how are you going to work out again? How are you going to work? How are you going to do your daily activities? Okay. In my previous health talk, also I speak about something, your BMR, right? And your BMR calculator. You know, you need to be able to know that's not just your BMR where you step on the scale. Yeah, you read 1,200 for women, right? But you got to put in the effect of how much you work out as well, right? How much workout, how active are you? Okay, you could add another 500-600 just for the workout part. So your actual BMR is actually more than the 1,200. It's actually maybe 1,007 or 1,008. So if you are ending up, right, eating not enough, you know, already at deficit already, then you're actually supposed to eat up to that, you know, less than that, but you're actually eating lesser. You're actually hungering your body, you know, so that's also not healthy. So if you don't know what is your BMR plus your activity, you can check it out later, right? Ask your coach or ask me after this, right? This is not the topic today, okay? Very, very important, your BMR, okay? So nutrition and recovery are essential part for good exercise, okay? Remember that. Nutrition and rest, recovery, okay? Next slide. Next slide. Okay, now I've covered this also before, but I want to revise it here again, right? There is actually 5 different kinds of sleep. Okay, there's the light sleep, like when you catnap, you know, that you're still conscious one, you know, and like when you do it in a car, you slept a bit, slept in a bus or something, you know. So that's where you actually like very light one, you know, like this you can wake up already, okay. And then when you come, the other stage is where your breathing starts to slow down. You're really relaxed. Okay, so I want you guys to do one thing for me. Okay, do a breathe in, and then you slowly breathe out. Okay, all right, one more time. And then out. Okay, you feel more relaxed. All right, you feel more relaxed. That's the idea. When you sleep that time, right? Deep breath, your body actually automatically does this. Automatically without you knowing. All right. Imagine next time when your partner or your wife or husband is asleep next to you. Notice how he's how he not the snoring, but how he breathes during the sleep time. It's actually very, very normal, very deep, and very, very, your start rate actually starts to slow down. This is the best. This is the best. Notice the baby when it's sleeping. Very relaxed one. Okay, and then where deep sleep begins, and then very deep sleep. You go into very different levels of sleep, up and down throughout the night. You go through one circle, and then this thing called rapid eye movement, REM, right? Rapid eye movement. Your eyes actually, you know, so that is the deepest kind of sleep. Okay, all right. So just to guys to let you know, 100 sleep cycle. You do this every night. So if you don't do a full cycle, your actually body isn't rested. Your body isn't rested properly. Okay, it's disturbed. Okay, and that itself is actually, as I said, the IOU, the IOU to your own body. Okay, which you will come and claim for you later on. So you don't worry, you will feel very tired the next day. You feel very sleepy the next day. That is a reason. Okay, all right. So next slide. Okay, so I hope you guys learned something. Thumbs up if you have learned something. Okay, all right. So 4 bedtime habits, which is good. And this one also I fail. I fail sometimes. Okay, technology when I always do my phone. I always read my phone, my Facebook, my whatever before I sleep. Okay, the problem is that you always so alert. You know, your mind is so full with so many things. Your TV or whatever. You know, and you're posting. You know, you're posting on your social media. All this. Try to maybe stop it about 15 minutes before you go to bed. You know, before you really sleep. What I do is that I try to put it down. Right, I put my phone down. Right, and then I read a book. I take the book up and I read. Okay. You see, before you sleep, before wake up, first thing first, before you sleep, phone. First thing first, you wake up, go to the toilet, also phone. Okay, so this is also very common for a lot of people a lot of people, first thing first, phone first. You know, you know, but the thing is this, try to leave it. You know, try not to do so. Right, me also, I the last thing I touch also is my phone. Okay, so what I do now, I put a lot of books next to me You know, a lot of books. It's not actually not healthy. It's serious. It's actually not healthy. All right, this is what we do. We don't get enough rest. You know, already we sleep like maybe 11, 12 o'clock, right? Maybe sometimes even 1 o'clock, and then you know your mind is still working. Actually, you actually fall asleep around 3. You know, 2 or 3, and then you wake up at time 6. How many hours do you sleep? Actually, 4 hours only. 4 or 5. Actually, you think about it. Those who have a watch, those Fitbit and things like that, you wear it to sleep and you let me know. You look at it. Actually, your deep sleep is how many hours? You might be surprised that your deep sleep is actually 1 hour or maybe less. 1 hour plus minus only. And that 1 hour is very important, you know, because where your 1 hour is where you actually really rest. Really deep slumber, deeply rapid eye movement. Okay? Phone put outside the room. You can or not? Gene. Okay, can. Good, also good practice, but I don't I mean, try to put it aside and maybe read a book before you sleep. Okay, good book or music. You put your phone aside, you put music You know, don't disturb your partner. Put a music, sleep. Those are relaxing music. JCT. Flora. No I know I'm not so motivated to sleep. Can also. JCT also good. Jim Rohn also good. So up to you. Okay. All right. Next one. Next bedtime habit. Okay. Avoid a sugar rush. So people cannot sleep. Go and eat ice cream. Best, right? So you are not not at the right frame of mind, because you know why, guys? Why a sugar rush isn't effective? It's because when you want to sleep, right, you want to rest. What does sugar do? It gives you glucose, right? When you want to work out that time, you take sugar, good, right? Like for example, you have your meal plan, right? People, the meal plan says, before you work out, have a banana for your shake or whatever. Why? Because it gives you a sugar pump, right? So you get more energy during workout. But when you want to sleep that time, you're not supposed to get that kind of energy, right? You're supposed to wind down instead. So you want to avoid having a sugar rush, right? What you can do, maybe have a tea, warm tea, right? Warm tea, right? Add a little bit of maybe a mandarin aloe into it, okay, and drink, right? Maybe small cup like that, okay? Or water, just water, okay? Water, more. Don't drink a lot until you have to pee at night, right? So little bit, okay? And one thing to avoid is, which is not good practice, is alcohol. When you heard about wine and all those beer, everything, actually it doesn't help you because there's a lot of sugar in I mean, sometimes okay when you have party, but try to not have too much of this alcohol before sleep. Okay, right, next one. Okay. Yes, exercise actually affects sleep. Okay, if you're too rigorous, it will actually keep you active. Like some people, I don't know about you guys, but I got friends who play badminton at about 10, 11 o'clock at night because they cannot book the courts. They play at from 10 to 12 at night. Oh, I mean, it's not that it's not good. It's just that you are affecting the time that you should be sleeping. You know why? Because you're active, right? You're active. So what I would advise those guys who are, working out or playing badminton at 10 o'clock or doing a run at midnight, is to try to get yourself to relax right after that. A good stretch, a good, relaxation. Get yourself into relaxation mode quickly again, so that you can rest, you can sleep. If not, you are not being able to sleep. You probably go until like 3 o'clock in the morning, and then wake up at 6 again, and then go again. Okay. All right, so lights. Okay, lights is a very important element in sleep, all right? Some people can sleep with the bright lights on. For me, I cannot. I don't know about you guys, okay? Sarah say kombucha. I don't know what's kombucha. It's a kind of tea, right? Yeah, it's a type of tea, yeah? Yeah, a tea, yeah. Generally tea lah, but tea also has caffeine, yeah? Okay, tea has caffeine. That light tea, like tea, okay? Just like tea. Or actually get something that is actually soothing. Okay. So for let's go back to lights, right? Get those that is actually some people cannot sleep in the dark also, right? I don't know, right? For me, I can sleep, but a good practice to have a night light, somewhere that is a bit far away, not next to you, but far away that you can actually dim down. Okay, and then play some what I call like music if you can when you want to go to sleep, or some people don't even want that. Okay, and what Cynthia does is very good is that we have these curtains, curtains that actually block. You see, if I do this, it blocks out all the light. Sometimes light when morning sun is good, but at night time you want to block out all the disturbing lights. Okay, now for those who travel, you might want to get an eye mask. Those that actually can cover your eyes, not the eye one, for the eye one. Okay, for the eye one. Okay, and maybe get yourself to be able to sleep. For me, I always when I travel, especially when I'm in a whole new hotel for the first night, generally I cannot sleep one. For me, I don't know why. I just cannot. Even how comfy the bed is or whatever, it's like my body have to get used to the environment. And especially one thing I found out is lights. If lights are too bright, I cannot sleep. Or the TV is always on, I cannot sleep. So then next day you ruin your vacation or your business trip. So that's the thing you guys have to take care of when you are traveling. The lights. Okay. All right. Next one. Last one. Okay. So last one. Where's the last one? There's 4 ma. Too fast, is it? Oh, I missed one. Okay, never mind. Okay, basically, last one is basically light stretches. Okay, light stretches. Okay, as in try to do a little bit, not exercises, light stretches, just to stretch yourself. Do a good stretch, pull yourself into a frame of mind that you're relaxed. Like this morning when you have those light stretches, the flow kind of movement by Coach Phoebe, very light and very relaxed, just to relax your body. Okay, calm yourself down. Then go to deep sleep. Okay, so the element of sleep and exercise, please balance it out so that you can have a healthy progression in either your weight loss or your muscle mass gain or your shape up, right? Especially the time when you guys are doing BTC, for example. Why is it so difficult for you to get results? People too kanjiang, work out. You rest. Remember, the rest part is important, right? To give you the results. Okay, and of course your water. Okay. All right, guys. So this is the what I can share with you today. Any questions so far? Any question? All right. Any questions? No questions, yeah? Okay, hi Cindy, you want to share something? What do you want to share? About sleep? Okay. Irene, you might want to see what we can unmute. Oh yeah, we want to take a picture, yeah? a group picture? Can we take a group picture first? Please what you call open or switch on your screen, yeah, so that we can take picture. Hi Nicole. Hi Jean. Hi Ziana. Hi Sarah. Hi Mariam.
Everyone, have your camera on, yeah? All right, give me your best smile. Okay, are you ready? Okay. Great, thank you so much, everyone.
Okay, so the session is over already. All right, Cindy, you can remain if you want to share. Okay. All right, Jean. Hi, Jean. Jean and Jean, huh? Jean and Jean. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. So please stay on to our 3:30. We have what do we have, Irene? 3:30 we have the opportunity meeting, right? We have the business opportunity meeting, and then we have do we have workout today? I think we do, right? Yeah. So please tune in to your coach. Ask your coach to guide you. If you don't know anything, please refer to your coach. And always you can reach me if you want to for any advice. All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, Cindy, you want to share? If you want to share, you can share now. Bye, guys. Those who have to go, you can go. Okay.
WhatsApp group of photos.
Yes. Thanks, Jean. Thanks, Jean. 2 Jeans. Yeah. Thank you. Hi, Cindy. What do you want to share?
全部是宝宝和孩子的。
Anything you want to share, Cindy?
Wait, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
Eugene.
Okay.